What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Mickay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment what you want to see next on this channel, and make sure you click that bell button so that way you get notified every single time I upload a video. Y'all also don't forget to follow me on social media. My Instagram is at @AKMickay and my Twitter is at @AKMickey_. So y'all, basically the video is very self-explanatory. I will be telling you what my 10 New Year's resolutions are. And I know y'all are probably like, girl, it's February, you are like a month late, but you know, better late than never, or whatever they say. And also I saw a post that said January was a long year, like I'm ready to start over, and honestly it was. Even though it was a month, it felt like a year. So February 1st started 2020, so I'm not really that late. And before I get started on telling y'all what my 10 New Year's resolutions are, I did want to say, if this is your first, second, third, fourth week into school, y'all have a great semester. Good luck, study hard, finish strong, keep pushing yourself. It is still winter. It is still getting dark at like 4:30 in the afternoon. And I know, you know, for me, I need the sun, I need good weather in order for me to fully function to the best of my ability and just to feel really happy. So if you are a person like that where you really don't bangs with the winter, I feel you 100%. And I do want to say, if you have a friend, you know somebody like that, reach out to them, ask them how they're doing, ask them, you know, do you want to do a study date together? Do whatever you can, like to your capacity, to motivate them to just really get out of their room or their bed or whatever it is and get over this weather, even though it really can be hard, but just to try their best during this winter as we go into the spring, where it's gonna get sunny and nice and everything. So we have very good things to look forward to. So that was a long little spiel. So I'm gonna just start out telling y'all what my 10 resolutions are and basically explaining a little bit of like why specifically these 10. So the first one is that I want to tell myself 3 things that I love about myself every single day. I don't know if y'all can see, but there are like little post-its right there. I wrote down some words of affirmation, some very positive, motivating statements. I wrote down a Bible verse. I'm just really trying to be in good spirits for this year, for this semester. Not only like really focusing on school and trying to do well, but also trying to do well for myself. I've promised myself a lot of things this semester that will like really just make Mickay like the best version of herself, and I feel like I've hit the best version of myself. So now I haven't, you know, I'm at like I hit here, so now I gotta go 10 times harder. So this year will be quite like a lot about just loving me, really caring about myself, and really just, you know, like, I don't know, making myself feel so special and like my #1 priority. So, and then the 3 things I want to tell myself don't have to be physical, like physical characteristics about myself. They could be like characteristics, like, okay, characteristics, non-physical characteristics, things about my personality, things about my work ethic, whatever it might be. Just 3 things that I love about myself every single day to remind myself, girl, you doing the thing, you look good, you look great, you're going to be great, today's going to be a good day, like no one can stop you basically type of attitude. And I want that every single day because the winter is not my girl, so I need other things to really motivate me to just be my best self. The next thing, #2, is I want to pray more. So I have been praying more like in general, but I just want to pray more. I pray right before every single meal, so either 2 to 3 times a day, depending on if I get my breakfast or lunch in. So praying before every single meal, praying before I go to sleep, and praying when I wake up. The one that I struggle with the most is praying when I wake up. Some mornings, like, I wake up and listen to gospel and everything and kind of like praise the Lord, and I'm like, okay, that's great, but that's only on some days. And it's like, girl, every day thank the Lord for waking you up, everything like that, and just praying, asking him things constantly so that way that he can hear it and be like, okay girl, I got you. So yeah, I just want to pray more, talk to God more, be in conversation with him. And also, like, that helps me. It helps me, you know, just like giving all of my worries to my higher being. So yeah. And then the third goal, and this one is quite tough, I will say, especially like living on campus and not having time to cook as much as I would like to. The third thing is to eat healthier food. I specifically want to incorporate more water and vegetables into my diet. I will say I have been working on the water thing. I bought a water bottle because I lost my other one, and I have been drinking much more water than I usually would. And because it's not summer and I'm not hot and sweaty, I don't get reminded like you need to drink water because it's winter time. But like even though it's winter, I need to still be drinking lots of water. So yeah, taking in more water and taking in more vegetables. The vegetable thing, as of right now, we're not doing too well, but you know, it's still on my list, it's still in my head, and I know I should be doing it. But once again, these dining halls. The fourth thing is that I want to fall more in love with myself. And when I say that, again, not in a physical way at all, I want to love myself like all the way around and just like love myself more than I already do, because I love myself a lot, but I have a lot of things to like work through that has to do with like worth and understanding who I am and understanding who can and cannot come into my space basically. And so I have to work on like loving myself so much more, so that way that I don't let any negative energy, any unwanted energy, any unnecessary energy to kind of like mess up my flow and mess up the things that I have going on. And I feel like that starts with work from the inside. And I feel like if I fall more in love with myself, I'm gonna understand like this person can't be around you, these type of people can't be around you, you can't allow people to mess up your energy so easily, and to like affect you so easily. And I'm very much a people person, and I'm very much like I rub off of different like people's vibes, so like I have to be in spaces with great energy, positive energy, really good people. So I'm just gonna be working on falling in love with myself, so that way I can constantly be putting myself in really good situations with really good people. The next, okay y'all, this ambulance, so the next goal that I have is to practice physical self-care 1 to 2 times a week. I'm not really 100% sure what that is going to look like, but I know since it's like physical self-care, I'm mostly talking about like getting my nails done, getting a pedicure, getting my eyebrows threaded, whatever. Like I don't get my eyebrows threaded every week, but like 1 week I have to just do 1 or 2 physical self-care types of things for myself, whether that be doing a hair mask, a face mask, whatever physical type of like making me feel good type of activity. I just need to do 1 or 2 a week. And my next goal, this one is honestly going to be the toughest, and I know people always say this, like New Year's resolution, people always say they want to get fitter, healthier, stronger, whatever, and it's like impossible. I don't even, but it's like, let people have a goal. Like let them have a goal, let them have something in mind that they're working toward. And so this one is to go to the gym at least 3 days a week. There are 7 days a week, and so I'm not about to like be mad at myself basically for not going every single day. And honestly right now that's unrealistic, because I'm going from no physical activity jumping into like 7 days a week. To me that's unrealistic. It's just not, like it wouldn't last a long time. It would be for a very short period of time if I were to do that. So I'm trying to get back into the gym at my own pace. So I'm starting out with 3 days a week, then it's gonna move up to 4 days a week when I start to get really comfortable, then 5, and then I would probably do like 5 to 6 and not go past that, because I feel like everyone needs 1 rest day, especially if you're like lifting weights. So yeah, I'm starting out with 3 days a week, y'all, and if I might say, I have been keeping up with that. Honestly, the gym has been really making me feel good. I haven't noticed anything differently physically, but like mentally, emotionally, like I don't really think about anything when I'm at the gym, and it's a really good time to just like escape for just like an hour, and take care of my body and take care of my mind and myself and all that good stuff. The next New Year's resolution or goal, whatever y'all want to call it, that I have is to get closer to my family. And when I say this, I'm just saying like I need to call people more and text people more, specifically like in my family. I want to call my grandmother more and like check in on her. Honestly, all my grandmothers, I have a lot of grandmothers, if y'all ain't know. But yeah, I just want to like call older relatives specifically more and just like check in. It doesn't have to be long conversation or anything, but I just want to like get in the habit of it. And I will say I have been doing very well. I've been speaking with all my grandmothers. I actually spoke with one of my grandmothers today, about like 2 hours ago. So yeah, just keeping in contact, making sure that they know that I love them so freaking much and that I appreciate them. Yeah, and just like keeping contact with like people who really love me, because I feel like that's very important. I think this is number 8. This year I want to travel to at least one new country. So y'all know I was in Ghana to start off 2020, so that doesn't count because I went to Ghana in 2019 as well. But I want to go to a new country, and I have summer plans to go to a country that I've never been before, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx anything, and I want to make sure everything happens. So yeah, pretty sure y'all are gonna see summer vlogs for where I go this summer. It is a new country that I have never been to before, and it's gonna be a surprising place. Honestly, I really think people are like, girl, what? But yes, new country this year. The 9th one is that I want to write more poems and go to like more creative spots like museums, poetry cafes. There's this place in New York called New York Poetry Cafe. Every time I go there, I feel so inspired, like a creative like buzz in my body. I don't even know what it is, but I just want to be in like creative spaces more this year and just allow myself to kind of flow. And I love to write poems, and I will say I think I've written 2 or 3 in like the past couple weeks, so it's good because I would go like months without writing anything and be like so mad at myself and be like, oh, I want to write something. And honestly, school really does something to your like creative energy. It really like hinders you from just being able to like really produce really great creative work, and that kind of sucks at times when you think about it. But I am getting an education. I'm working toward a degree for my career. All right, y'all, and then the last and final goal resolution that I have for myself is to take it one day at a time. It's very simple. I feel like we really get ahead of ourselves, and we try our best to just be like robots and constantly running on E and putting ourselves down. We don't do something or whatever, and it can really get like that, especially at competitive schools. And so, or even in life in general, when you're on social media and you see people doing certain things in their lives, you're like, oh, why can't that be me? Through all that, like, take it a day at a time. And I'm gonna keep reminding myself of that because I have been like in the past really hard on myself, and it wasn't until like almost the end of last year where I was like, girl, like, who are you in competition with? You're only in competition with yourself. And honestly, if I'm speaking from like experience, every single day I get better. Every single day I am moving closer to what I am supposed to be doing in this life and just like working toward being a better person. So if my competition is me, girl, take it a day at a time. And I'm speaking to anyone who is watching this. If you are constantly beating yourself down, telling yourself that you're not doing enough, you are doing enough. Take it a day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Like, just understand that you are at your own pace, and although there are so many other people doing so many things, you are doing you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And if you need anyone to say it, I'm proud of you. I am rooting for you very hard. And I'm supporting you 100%. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was great to see you. You look great. I hope you're feeling even greater. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, for subscribing, for supporting me. Make sure again that you follow me on Instagram at @AKMickay and on Twitter at @AKMickey_. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next on this channel. Like this video, share it with your friends, tell your family. Mickay Media, y'all. And before you go, make sure you comment down below, what are your goals? What are your New Year's resolutions? What are some things that you need to work on? A piece of advice, if you need it, make sure they are specific, make sure they are realistic. Them SMART goals or whatever, yes, that, like the acronym, I don't know what they stand for, I don't know what everyone stands for, but just make sure that they are realistic for your lifestyle, for you, for what you got going on, for your schedule. If you are super busy, don't say that you go to the gym every single day, because if you don't achieve that goal, I don't want you to be mad at yourself or to beat yourself down because it was an unrealistic goal. So just be realistic with yourself, be patient with yourself. You got this. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't got this, because they're incorrect. And that's just energy that you don't need in your life. I'm rooting for you as always. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.